ball.
On the wing, James. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now, Doncic, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Down low, and stolen by Tatum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Doncic feeling it out. Kicks it out to James. Shot from 6. Hayes, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Tatum, no good. On the wing, James. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Here's Hachimura. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Hayes. Second shot opportunity. Here's the three. And LeBron James good for 3.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
And it's White missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Now here's Porzingis after Luka Doncic has missed.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this. And one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Hayes. Kicks it out to James. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Hayes.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Substitution on the court.
The Lakers in the lead. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Now here's Hayes. Takes it inside. And that one, good. Here's Pritchard. 1:27 left to play in the first. Brown with it. Pass to Cornette. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
James gets the bucket.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
To the paint. Here's Horford. It's hauled in by LeBron. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Connect. No good. Celtics trail by 5. Brown down low. Plays it up and banks it in. Brown's got his second bucket.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Here's Connect. Scoreless thus far. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside, Horford. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And on his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers on top, leading by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's Pritchard. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scores on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Here's Connect. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Hachimura. Now Reeves. He's got 5. Vincent misses.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Hauser. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Here's Goodwin. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Tatum. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, the physicality of Hachimura's drive is exceptional. Dribbles in looking almost unstoppable. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Doncic. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Doncic with it. Outguarded by Tatum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Now here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Fires from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Oh, Doncic all the way.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Brown, driving inside. Out to Porzingis. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James looking it over. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 5. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Hachimura. They get the rebound to the inside. LeBron powering in.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Now here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. Back to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Finney-Smith. Rebounded by Tatum. Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Porzingis. 26 seconds left in the first half. Another shot, and it's good on the way up. Porzingis has got 6.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And here is LeBron. He has 7. Pass to Hayes. Shoots a 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. He's got 9. Holiday looking for an opening. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers lead by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
The Celtics, 24.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Now here's White. Pass to Tatum. With the floater. Misses from short range. Lakers leading by 8.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. The 3, rebounded by the Lakers. James with it. He's got 7. James absorbing hits on the trot.
Yeah, LeBron, too many options, too many weapons at his disposal when he runs the pick and roll.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Los Angeles on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis with the steal. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Celtics have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for a 6.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their players.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doors, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Now here's Porzingis. 6 points for him. Here's Doncic. Stolen by Tatum. And stolen by LeBron. James jackhammers it down.
what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 10. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. The Celtics making a switch here.
Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to Tatum. A three from Tatum.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Now, Doncic, 7 points in the game. Great D that time from Tatum. Inside. That's tipped. James, that's a two-pointer. To the middle. Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on Porzingis.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
Luka Doncic.
All free throws good from Doncic. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Tatum at the elbow. Back to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 9. Doncic outside. Porzingis with the rebound. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Boston again missing. Inside. Here's Finney-Smith. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. To the inside. Porzingis. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers leading by 9. 50 seconds left to play in the third. No good on that one. Great D that time from Tatum.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
A nice shot by Brown. The Lakers in the lead. And here is Doncic. He's got 11. Down low. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
The assist from
Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
substitution for your Lakers. Rui Hachimura. Gabe Vincent.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 7. And after a quick break,
The Celtics, 34.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Doncic. Back to Vincent. To the paint. 5 to shoot. Finney Smith can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Tatum. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Here's the Lakers with the ball. From deep. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And he lays it straight in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Picked by Finney Smith. Nice D from Porzingis. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. While we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Our coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Hayes. Over in the corner, Doncic. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And here's Hayes. They set the pick to the inside. Stolen by Tatum. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Celtics?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Good on the shot.
And he gives them the lead with that basket there. That's his trademark, folks, exploding to get to the rim.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Down low, Hayes. And Hayes throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Brown is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
And stolen by James. Pass to Vanderbilt. Stolen by Tatum. This one for three. Rebound the Lakers.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out to the right wing. James outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hayes. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
A three from Porzingis. Boston again missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
James with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Outside, James. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The three from Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Trying to end the drought. And James pulls it down.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Tatum down low. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Substitution for your Lakers. Alex Len. Austin Reeves.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's James. It's in!
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And an intentional foul right there. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker.
At the line for 2, LeBron James.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Boston now. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
At the line for Los Angeles,
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
the fourth team.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Alex Len taking 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Porzingis. Count it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Here's Tatum. Hands it to force overtime.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks. And now we're headed to OT.
And regulation now complete. These teams have been... Tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 11 points. LeBron outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Tatum. Over in the corner, White to take the lead. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And Boston with the rebound.
Lakers foul. That's his second personal foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Great action here if you're just joining us. About 1 minute into OT. Mr. Porzingis. Up top, Brown. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Doncic with it. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game is strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hayes. And the Lakers with another miss. Tatum with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Tatum no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Here's LeBron. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Stolen by Reeves. And here's the fast break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the deep.
And so he drops them both. It's a two-point ball game.
But those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line and a very tight game.
Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Tatum looking around. It's rebounded by Hayes. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
At the line for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a two-possession game.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
His third personal foul. The fourth team.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
White, wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His third personal foul. Fifth team foul.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
LeBron James.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so the Lakers take the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Dort.
Thanks and praises.